So our first act, have you all looked at your programmes and studied them in detail? Ladies, have you studied our first act in detail? I'm sure some of you have. You can see why, rumour has it, that this is the man that was asked to leave Saudi Arabia as he was inflaming too many passions. Worrying. He certainly inflamed mine, I have to tell you. I know you're going to love him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage our very own Arabian Night, Arif Munir!
Gangnam Style.
Ladies, does anybody think that picture looks like me? Come on, is there anybody? Because if there is, I want their checkbook because we need some more money for charity. That was genuinely me, that picture. It is me. I know there's a lot of disbelievers out there, but that's life. Who finds that funny? Thank God I laugh, I've not failed. I appear to be sent on the stage first because I'm a likeable sort of guy. A bit like my little friend here, Shrek, because the kids call me Shrek for some strange reason. Horrible bastards, aren't the kids? During the training, we're supposed to pause in our routine if we get a laugh, so if you keep laughing, the 10 minutes will go quite quickly, please. The one thing we've all got in common today in this room is, I don't know and you don't know what I'm going to say. So, you know, that's why I keep looking at these fuckers. How many laughs is that? 4? How many do I better get to? I've only got 10 minutes. Okay, where do we get now? Sometimes in life, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be very careful what you wish for. Now, I wished for, because you sometimes get it, at work I wished for some personal development in the form of public speaking. Look, have we got a house light? I think my boss is in tonight. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Thanks. I volunteered. I didn't ask for a sabbatical or some leave. I'll end up in fucking Beirut, won't I? You know, yeah, get out there, lad. I'll teach you. Have I got a job tomorrow? Thank you. She's helping me with public speaking. Part of personal development, that. For the last 6 weeks while I've been training, it's been a roller coaster ride in terms of what you do for the humour. You know, do you do observational? Do you do dirty gags? You know, there are certain boundaries that, well, I don't know though. There's a lot of people in here. I think we could. There's a lot of boundaries we'll get past here tonight, everybody. You know, there's a lot of boundaries that you've got to be very careful with. Now, only until yesterday morning, I had one particular routine set out, but then I thought, oh no, I'm not sure about that. What do people find funny or not funny? But yesterday, as I was rising up from the fridge, it's not easy this getting down here, said the vicar to the nun, tie my shoelaces. Another laugh, that's 8. Can I get off now? Okay, it's killing me down here. I said, as I was rising up, my son ran behind me, tried to wedgie me. Does anybody know what a wedgie is? It's not fucking pleasant, I'll tell you that. I've not worn boxer shorts for years. He's trying to wedge me from behind like this. Right? And my daughter, she's only a little girl, 4 years old, she stood up here on the seat, whacking me on the head. Whack! Whack! So I'm being wedged and whacked like this. Fucking. And all the time I'm trying to get up with fucking, let me up here, what's going on? I'm an old bloke, I'm 43, I shouldn't have had you lot. She's saying, Dad, we could put solar panels on your head and make money. Fucking, I'm shouting to Mrs. Get him off, he's trying to wedge me. She's slapping me. I thought, that's it. I've got my subject matter. Because as I'm still rising, because it takes a while to get up when you're my age and this far, I think I've got a BMI at 37 or something like that. Or maybe it's 73, I don't know. Anyway, as I'm rising up like that, fighting him off, getting it off, I see on the fridge the subject matter, Shrek's house rules. Shrek, my rules. Kids nowadays have to be, unfortunately, given some form of discipline. When we were kids, did we have written house rules? No. Did anybody have any? Any sad bastards in? No. We did. They're all implied, weren't they? You were supposed to behave well. You weren't supposed to smash windows, were you? Or smoke gear, or smoke coke. You don't do it here. You don't do it here. Or just don't do it, or a drive-by. We didn't do it as kids, did we? But sorry. But kids nowadays do. Well, some of them do anyway, not the ones that live near me, of course. I live in a very posh area, Doncaster. Yes, I know, a contradiction in terms, but Doncaster is Doncaster. Somebody's got to live there. Anybody else from Doncaster? Hey, sorry? You want to come up here and do this then? Good. Yeah, that shut him up, didn't it? Hey, do you know what? I thought this could be rock hard. It's a piece of piss. I think I'll fucking sit down here. Great. Oh. Who said 10 minutes each? Yeah, you lot can go. I'll deal with this. And fetch that ferry fella around as well. In fact, I think I'm in the wrong bloody auditorium. I think we're going to run out of time. How long have I got? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Timekeeper? Anybody alive over there? Okay. Back to the... I'm all right. I know I'm all right. They're laughing, aren't they? Okay, now. I'll be chief executive tomorrow morning after this. Will I? I think... Sorry. It's okay. Anyway, kids are hard work. I'm back at my house. I've got to speed it up a bit because we've only got 10 minutes. Back at my house. I'm still feeling pain from that wedgie yesterday morning. So we've got these house rules. We've got these rules wrote on a piece of paper, documented out. We sat down with the kids. Right, kids, got to have these because there's just too much disorder in this house. We've got to have some kind of discipline. Because discipline is very, very important for kids, isn't it? Anybody in the house got young kids? That was a bit muted. What's up here? Do you admit to it? Don't worry, I know there's a lot of coppers in the house tonight, but it's not a criminal offence. Anyway, where are the boys in blue? Come on, own up. Nothing to be ashamed of. Hello, anybody? Fucking hell. And those two coppers were on later, said there were 50 of them coming tonight. And not one of them wants to fess up to it. It's not like being a banker, you know. Or an estate agent. Oh, Jimmy Savile's chauffeur. Come on. Okay, now, not one of you, not one fed in here wants to say I'm a fed. I bet be quick enough to arrest me later, won't he? Home Office approved restraint technique. Come on, get him down. Yeah, we'll give him one. I'll teach you. Where are they? I am going to get down in a minute. Anyway, back to Shrek's rules. We've got these rules. I don't think I'm ever going to get to Shrek's rules, am I? I think my kids are going to get away with it, aren't they? Like everything else in life. I mean, you just have water. You're supposed to have water when you dry up. But that's not when you're talking. That's KY jelly, guys. The other thing, some mucky minds out there. Hey, no cameras, please. This is all copyright. The Apollo next weekend for me. You know what I mean? Can you see I'm loving it? You know? Oh, God, it's killing me. I'm on TV as well. Is that my best side? What do you think? Not bad, ain't it? Yeah. Get that on a porn channel, eh? Done that as well. Anyway, we're going to get down to Shrek's rules at some stage, aren't we? Shrek, right. Shrek's rules say to the kids, you've got to be disciplined. Now, everybody's going to have rules in life. One of the main rules that we've got in our house is with kids. If you've got young kids, you'll know what a ball ache they are, literally, aren't they? I mean, if you haven't got kids right now, right, and you're still having sex, that's a good thing, okay? But if you haven't had them yet and you haven't got them, don't have them, right? Just wait 16 years because you'll retain your physique as per that picture that I had on the flyer. Okay? For the disbelievers out there, I've noticed my colleagues are laughing really loud somewhere up there on the right. Thanks! Yeah, twats. Not like any of them, really. Anyway, sorry, I've lost my train of thought there. I know that's difficult. We've got... okay, now, yeah. You lose your hair, don't you? You don't get no grind after you've had kids. So if you've not had any... if you've not had any yet, just wait 16 years and get yourself down to Bernardo's, right? And just adopt one for a year, because life will be much better, right? Kid gets happy and you have a decent life and everyone's a winner, aren't they? Send them to university, they're away for 2 years. You're laughing, aren't you? State funds it, everyone's happy as Larry, aren't they? There you get eye on gear, loving it. Anyway, bloody hell. Is this where it all goes quiet because I forgot my script? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, I don't know. So it all gets nervous, doesn't it? Fucking hell, it will be if I forget it. Anyway, kids negotiating. Kids negotiate all the time, don't they? They're fantastic negotiators. Did you know, this is a very interesting fact, okay, that the average 6-year-old child that has the negotiating skills of a 10-year FBI negotiator? Does anybody find that fascinating? Does anybody find that really fascinating? Yeah, does anybody got any kids that are like that? Yeah, because that fact's not true, you know, I made it up. Fucking some of you lot got some smart kids out there. Want to get themselves to UN Council and sort some problems out in this world. Anyway, kids negotiating. You get them. The hardest thing to do with kids is to get them to do what you want them to do. But when they do it, then you've got to sit down and negotiate, haven't you? Kids, first of all, I've got a little daughter who's 4-year-old. She is fucking horrible. Is my wife in? Did she make it here? Right, love, who's cooking tea? She's waving at me. Have we got a house light? No, obviously we're not. Fucking hell, we're poor here, aren't we? No house light. Oh, wait. Bloody hell. No, don't do that. She'll kill me later. I get no grind. Switch it off quick. Fucking, who's she in? Hey, who's he? Hey, get your hand off her. That's our last pervert. He's supposed to be my mate as well. Anyway, kids, they're great negotiators. We get my daughter, 4-year-old, we get to the table and she sits down. And then obviously, well, not obviously, but the wife, she cooks very well most of the time. And we put some broccoli on, carrots, sprouts. My daughter, she sat there and she's saying, she just eats everything, but she doesn't eat the broccoli. So I say to her, Jenna, darling, because that's her name. That's her name. You don't want to call her anything else. It confuses them. I recognise that laugh. Is it Chris Mangle? Who's in the house? Jenna, darling, why aren't you eating your broccoli? Don't like it. Eat it, it's lovely. No, if you give me a sweet, this is where negotiating comes in for the people aren't that bright in here tonight. Huh? I'll help you a little bit. There's that taxi company in case anybody wants one later. There's owner up there. Anyway, Jenna says, I don't like it, Dad, but if you give me a sweet, I'll eat a bit of it. The mother looks at me, no sweets. Dinner time, she's got to eat her broccoli. So I look at her, because I'm a bit weak, me, Shrek, I'm a bit soft. Right, okay, Jenna, I'm not having any of it. Eat that broccoli. Now, stop messing me about. I've got to go to work. Okay, Daddy, I don't like broccoli. Give me a sweet and I'll eat it. Jenna, it's not happening, love. Eat that broccoli. Then she says to me, very clever this bit, Daddy, why don't you eat it? If it's so nice, why don't you share it? Fucking hell, shit. Jenna, I'm full. I've just looked, can't you see? I'm full. Look. I've had loads to eat. I couldn't eat anymore. I'll be sick. She says, Daddy, if you eat half, I'll eat half. Darling, I don't want to eat it because I can't stand broccoli. Then why are you making me eat it? She's got a good point, hasn't she? Okay, skip the broccoli, have the carrots. That'll do for me. The second rule in Shrek's house is gadgets. Now, the gadget rule is a 21st century rule, isn't it? Because when we were kids, did we have gadgets? Anybody, any posh kids in the house? Anybody from Door? They might have had a gadget, but I certainly didn't have any gadgets. What did I have? A jigsaw to share between 5 of us. Could never do it all because it were 100 pieces and we had 20 pieces each. It's confusing as fuck, that one, innit? My dad is a strange bloke, God bless him. Anyway, the gadget rule, very 21st century. On our fridge, we've got gadgets. 5 minutes every night, weekend unlimited. It's like a Vodafone offer, isn't it? It's like a strap line. It's fucking mad, isn't it? I mean, try and relate that to when you were a child. If your dad said to you, Mickey, that's if you call Mickey. Mickey, you can have 5 minutes on your Etch-a-Sketch every night. And that weekend, fill your boots, son. You can see little Mickey like... Mickey, put it down. Ready 5 minutes. My daughter has got, my kids, like most kids nowadays, they've got them all, haven't they? iPads, e-pads, Wattpads, they've got them all, haven't they? Does anybody understand Minecraft? Sorry, you've got to hold it a bit closer like that. Has anybody got Minecraft? Yeah, you play it, sir? There's a child's game and you play it? Is he with you, love? Needs to get a life. It's a child's game. I'm only joking. I'm a comedian, I think. Sorry, I don't want to offend you. Well, Minecraft. If you've not seen Minecraft, it's possible that you're not really within the 21st century, or you've not got any kids, or you need to get a life, really. So Minecraft is, for those who are uninitiated, it's a crazy kids game where you build things with blocks. And I'm not being paid by Minecraft to advertise this in any manner whatsoever, but I'm being paid by Sheffield City Taxis. Now, they have agreed to pay £200 tonight. Was it 300, 200 towards the charity? And then £50 every time I turn my back. What's she trying to do to me? Fuck you know. Hey, my wife's up there. What are you going to do? Hey. Thank you. That's a... I thought you were going to chuck me off then. That's another £50 personally to me. Every time I turn my back, I get £50. Do it all night. Oh, lost my train of thought. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut most of the shit out. Because I've been funny as fuck so far, haven't I? I'll do this one because time's going and people have got to get home and back to their jobs as hookers and things like that, and there's some drugs dealers as well. What are you doing that for? Fuck you know, what's that about? What's this about?
Last door is 11.
Fucking alcoholic he is. But check that. He's a police officer on sabbatical. Been on it for 4 years. Okay, right, we'll do this one then we'll get off. Is that alright, boss? Right. Right. Kids, how do you deal with young kids that swear? Has anybody got any ideas? No, you can't tape up their mouths. No, it's not a good idea. Anybody got any ideas? Well, if you Google it, I'll help you all, because we're struggling a little bit, aren't we? And I'm struggling, and my mouth's drying up. When young kids swear, say things like shit, or bottom, or even dirty ones, and I don't really like to say them, but sometimes I say fuck. You're right, okay. When they say it, you're supposed to ignore it, because if you don't ignore it and you make an issue out of it, what do? They get an episode of Tourette's, don't they? You know, when your little daughter says fuck and you look at your missus and you think, fucking, did she just say that? Where did she get that from? Who's hanging around with? Stop that Tommy coming round. Stop at change schools. Get her out of that Catholic school. Church of England Out Lane, that's the one I went to. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't care, it's because Catholic school's closer to us. We'll walk further. I don't want to use that language. And then if you do make an issue with it, what does she say? Fuck, like that. Very, very embarrassing. So what you've got to do is you've got to just ignore it and bim all over it. We took our son out, who's 7-year-old and lovely. Oh, he is. He loves his dad, Shrek. You know, the one that he's doing all the, what's that thing? Wedging to all the time. Any opportunity, Daddy gets wedged. Anyway, we took him to Cleethorpes, and he was only a little toddler, he was about 4 or 5 years old. Cleethorpes is a great place. Anybody been? Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? Cheap and cheerful. Absolutely fantastic. We went there and we let him loose. Let him run up and down Beach Path. And every time he saw a dog, he said, "Fucking dog." And he pointed at it like that. Another dog coming along. "Fucking dog!" Like that. You know, like that old fella from, what's that, those Irish people, the ones in that, Father Ted, that's the fella, no. You know Father Ted? The old bloke who sits in the wheelchair who starts screaming and starts shouting. Well, that's what my son was. Every time he sees the dog, "Fucking dog! Fucking dog!" Every 10 minutes, and we were just putting away, closing his eyes. Oh, there's a fucking dog coming. Even now we're at it then. Great love, there's a fucking dog. That's it. Everyone looking at us, go, "Oh, what's he doing? Fucking dog, fucking dog." Well, there's a lot of dogs in Cleethorpes, let's be right. Anybody been Cleethorpes? A lot of dogs there. Anyway, in the end, we ignored him. We got back to the car because we had to leave early because there were too many fucking dogs. So we got back into the car and he sat there. And there's an old fella next door bringing his blind dog into the car. And my son sees it. And it was inevitable. I thought, oh, here we go. He went, "Fucking dog!" Top of his voice. But we were lucky this time because the doors were closed. So I thought, okay, this time I'm going to ask him, "Son, Lena, why do you keep saying fucking dog?" Where did you learn these expletives from? This bad language? And he said, no, he said, "Woofing dog." And then after that, he said fucking dog, because I'd said it to him. Oh. Okay, just, it appears there's some professional envy going on here, because this lady, she's the professional comedian, she's booting me off, because, you know what I mean? What's that say? Sex? Text! Text. Okay, so I think, I'm on love, I ain't quite finished. Everyone's got to have the time, haven't they, in life? Well, I'd wait if it were the way around. Careful, don't hit me, there's police in, but they won't admit to it. First time when we are... Okay, one more. I try my best. You negotiating, you like my kids? Right, okay, last one, right. It's not supposed to be like this, it's supposed to be funny. Relax up, lady, you got a house to go to. Oh, yeah, bloody hell. Well, pity your husband. All right, Shrek's last rule, because we ain't got time for the rest of them. He'll kill us all tonight. Don't look at me like that. I ain't done no wrong. I'm just trying my best for charity. Oh look, sorry. Look, I am being told now. So, you know, the boss there, big boss, look, she's going, oh, he's going to tell me off. So...
I believe his tour starts next week and lasts until fucking January. I have to say, boss, I'm assuming on his personal development report he gets public speaking 100%, timekeeping not so much. So